Today we will be discussing how to create a transaction loop in DotLoop. Step 1. Go to mykw.kw.com, log in. You will now see the control panel. Click on Start eTransactions. You can find this under the heading of My Transactions. Next, click on the large red circle with the white plus sign on the top left corner of the screen. Create a loop screen will appear. For a listing, you would enter the address of the property you are selling or leasing. If this is a buyer or tenant, enter the name of your client. For our purposes today, we will be creating a loop for a property listing. Enter the property address. Click Create Loop. Next step, select transaction type. And as discussed earlier, we will be using a listing for sale transaction. Click on Listing for Sale. Next step, create two folders. And as you can see, folder 1 will already be in place. Next step, click on the Add Document drop-down menu and click Rename. Your cursor will automatically go to the folder icon. Next step, rename this folder Representation Documents. Press Enter. Next step, create second folder. You can do this by clicking on the Add Folder button located on the right top hand side. Click on Add Folder. Your cursor will automatically move to the new folder button. Rename this folder Contract Documents. Press Enter. You have just created the two folders you will be using throughout this transaction. Next step, go back to Representation Documents folder and upload the appropriate checklist by clicking on Add Document, then clicking on Template from the drop-down menu, and select the appropriate checklist. This checklist will detail all documents needed to complete this transaction and help expedite your commission. Next step, start adding documents by clicking on Add Documents and upload all required and applicable documents for this folder. Here's a helpful tip. Upload all documents in the same order found on the checklist. Prior to submitting documents for review, you will need to share the documents with your assigned broker so you can obtain the proper signatures. We will be covering this in a separate video. Next step, once the documents have been shared and signed by all parties, select the folder you have uploaded the documents into and click on Submit for review. You will repeat the same exact process when you have a ratified contract and/or a lease. Once both folders have been reviewed and approved, your commission can be processed. If you have any DotLoop related questions, please contact me at 703-535-3664, or you can also email me at mcordovani@kw.com.